the mental shutdowns, treasure, and finally, the change of heart. Our interests have come together.
Would you cooperate with us now?
Of course! I should be the one cordially asking to be allowed on the team. From here on, we may be going up against the culprit behind those mental shutdown occurrences. This will be different from our training in Mementos. You better brace yourselves.
You're suddenly lecturing us?
You're too naive. Haru's barely a hair better than an amateur. She's awakened to her powers, but it's weak. Even her persona's lacking a solid form at the moment.
So I was
Weak?
right.
Really? She can transform at the very least, but to be frank, she may slow us down. A lot. I'm sorry for causing such trouble.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's actually convenient for us to target that CEO. Check out this news blog.
There's a lot of negative comments in regard to the Phantom Thieves. The names of obvious criminals have come up, so why haven't the Phantom Thieves acted yet?
The way they're getting heated is on a different level.
Don't forget about the intel on the mental shutdown cases, all right?
Of course! We'll get them both.
October, 10th, was it? We're gonna change Okumura's heart by then.
Right.
I can't forgive them.
Haru's his own daughter, and yet he's doing this. As Phantom Thieves, it's our duty to punish him. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and
Hey!
brew some coffee. Actually, I've already maxed out my charm, so...
Yep.
Make sure you close up.
Hi!
Okay.
Hey! Well then.
Let's begin. We'll have to spend some time making lockpicks. We'll do that on a day that... Okay. So during the morning, when it's not raining, I need to go talk to... Yeah, it's Monday. Okay. This one's important. Apparently, this post was made by someone with ties to banks in the finance sector. The target this time is a guy who never pays back his loans. It sounds like he might be involved with organized crime too, and could be dangerous. Sounds interesting. Right, apparently even the police are having trouble catching him. He keeps changing his name and appearance to elude them. Guess he's basically the man of 100 faces. Not bad, huh? According to one particular post, he's currently going by the name of Fumiso Akitsu. Went ahead and made a warning post about it. Is that okay? Either way, I'm sure it'll be easy.
Oh! Well then.
Okay, so mission start. Our deadline is in 22 days.
Nice.
Alright. Check to see if she's ready for me to max out.
Hey.
The evening has been getting cooler. It's easy to get sick in that in-between period as the seasons change, so be careful. Came because you saw my messages, right? We'll try a different environment. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna decline real quick. It's sunny, so let's go ahead and head to Shinjuku.
Oh. What shall we do?
Come on. Max out. Please max out this time.
Here we go.
Okay,
What do you think?
so I won't be able to max out her bond today. Okay. No confidants available at the moment. there. Okay. Okay, so given that, I'll spend time with her anyway, because that might bump up the timetable on getting death maxed out.
Hey,
Okay, hang out
please
with
head to the exam
Kemi.
room.
Okay.
Ah, you're back.
Please excuse me for messaging you so late in the evening. I truly apologize for what has happened in this case. So formal. She seems to be a particularly conscientious person. Kind of feels like that formality is putting some distance between us, though. We're teammates, are, but I'm the newest member, so I need to act respectfully. We really don't pay mind to those kinds of things. Furthermore, you're already one of us. Thank you, Mako-chan. Do you mean me? Sorry, I think my fingers typed that subconsciously. I'm just so glad to have found a friend my age. Not a problem. That personal touch is actually refreshing. Great. I hope we get to be the best of friends, Mako-chan. Okay. Okay. I'll decide in a moment.
You got time right now?
Okay. We'll
Next
hold
time,
off for a
then.
sec. So, looks like currently the Devil, the Sun, and the Hierophant. But I need to boost the Sun.
Everyone,
Poverty of the working poor. Our country's job market is terrible. Depression and suicide are on the rise, and the young workforce is being crushed on a daily basis. The evil that permeates the corporate world is filtered out into
Good evening.
society. Hello. Stamina is important for public speaking as well. You're still young, but take care of yourself. Could I have some of your time today? You consider this a formal request. There's something scheduled after my speech, and I need you to come with me. Alright. Let's help
let's
out
say we
Yoshida.
head on over.
Okay. However, the government's overall approval rating is dangerously
Yes.
low. I'll be sure to proceed with caution, considering that the grandson of my former teacher is showing me such kindness. Yes, well, I'd like to discuss a personal matter. Allow me to be frank. I will be running for my grandfather's seat in the coming election. I see. Congratulations. I had a low-level position in the party's executive office, but I'm new to candidacy, and I was hoping you could educate me on how to run an election campaign.
However,
Well, I was planning on running myself, and I don't believe that I'm qualified to teach you. I've heard that you've been working harder than anyone these past 20 years. Well, I did have a lot of free time after I lost the last election. Study was all an amateur could do. Amateur, but you're a veteran, if anything. Besides, you have experience teaching him, right? Your reputation has greatly improved around the executive office recently. My grandfather's expressed his intent on making peace with you now. I'd be happy to bury the hatchet with Mr. Koromoto, but I'm not worthy to join his group again. Thought you would find those conditions favorable. So I ask you to keep what I'm about to tell you a secret.
you.
Sorry, could you give us a moment? No, I'd like for your favorite pupil to hear this too. Wait a moment, is your plan to involve him so I can't decline? I simply trust his discretion. The Koromoto group is planning to move forward with a political realignment. Wait, you're saying that they're seceding from the Co-Prosperity Party? With the government-owned weakened state, now's their chance, and as such I want to emphasize
I
unity.
see.
So you've come to me, a former member of the Koromoto children. My views differ from those of the Koromoto group, and I don't intend on changing them. I understand, however, you won't be able to put those beliefs into action if you don't get elected. Narcone, could you talk some sense into him? You'll benefit as well. You should decline. You think so too? You're not intimidated even by the grandson of a big-time Diet member. Appreciate your offer, but I must respectfully decline. So you're okay with being no couture forever? Call him Mr. Yoshida. There we go. Looks like you chose the wrong politician to follow. That's not for you to decide. Try to understand that he has his own beliefs. My apologies, I made a slip of the tongue, and in front of your secretary, no less. I don't need an answer right away. If you want to show deference to my grandfather, please let me know. I already took care of the bill, so enjoy. Now if you'll excuse me. Oh boy. What's the point in getting elected if it means sacrificing your beliefs? Bet when push came to shove, Kuramoto intended to lure you in. He probably didn't expect me to remain so calm after he showed his trump card. I feel surprisingly at ease whenever you're with me, like that time with Matsushita.
I apologize.
I'm truly indebted to you for all you've done, but I must ask that you continue to help. Rank 7.
All right.
I'm almost to the point he's gonna ask me to take down a target. You know, from the way he was acting, I'd swear that Kuramoto
Let's say we
was
go
hiding
home.
something. My apologies, we're done eating, so let's go home. Charm is already maxed.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Let's go ahead and...
All right.
Okay. Let's grab a bite after school. I do have some Big Bang Burger coupons, but we probably shouldn't go there anymore, huh? No, I heard you might have a psychotic breakdown if you eat there. I mean, haven't all of Akumura's enemies died in strange ways? Maybe he feeds them poisoned burgers, what a monster. You know, I voted for Akumura on the fan site. Phantom Thieves have a duty to punish bad people. I hope they take care of him soon. We're gonna deal with it, I just have to make sure that I have everything I need.
Hey,
Haruki! Buddy! Yeah, let's go talk to the counselor. Thank you, you really are dependable. The thing is, this might get a bit complicated. I'd rather not force you to walk home late, so maybe we should just talk at LeBlanc. I'll be heading there now, thank you so much.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for coming out out of the blue. You must have a real knack for coffee, Lyrica. This is fantastic. You wanted to talk? Well, actually,
You see,
it's about the research I've been discussing. I'm actually putting it all together in a paper. It's been really progressing lately, thanks in no small part to you, but I feel like I've hit another wall, so I'm sorry to bother you, but I'd appreciate if you'd help me talk through this again. I can do that.
thank you.
Really, thank you. You're really saving me here. In deepening our understanding of the human heart, I want to find a means of helping those who have been hurt by trauma. I already told you that was the point of the research, right? Thanks to you, my project has come this far. But because of all that progress, I've realized a problem, one that may not have a solution. Even if my research does make great strides, and even if we do find some miraculous way of healing psychological wounds, the way things are now, I can only save the people directly within my reach. You need more than that? True, I guess. It's better than not being able to save anyone, but I can't just be satisfied with that. I mean, there are so many people out there suffering so badly they can't even speak up and let that pain out. This is a painful, cruel, bitter world, and there's only so much one individual can do to fight against that. I've said it before, working as a counselor only makes that more painfully obvious. I think our current way of doing things just isn't enough.
You know,
Deep down, I don't think it's enough that I can just help people around me. A few people out of billions? I want more people to overcome suffering. Pain can strike the heart in infinitely diverse ways. In turn, we have infinite methods by which to treat it. Like I said earlier, there are people who need help desperately but can't ask for it. They can't even share their pain. Even if we had a full understanding of the human heart and effective treatment to soothe it, I don't think that would be enough to finally beat it. And I guess that's what I ultimately realized. So what can we do? I haven't been able to get the question out of my head, but I don't have any answers, and I'm not used to that. If we could peer into the hearts of every person alive, diagnose, understand, and then remove the root cause of their pain, it sounds like something out of a dream. Well, let me put it to you this way. Counseling takes time because you have to really listen to each individual person, right? I just think it'd be better if there was some way to really understand everyone's cognitions quickly and accurately. Everyone's cognitions. More importantly, what is this Mementos? It's about time you start explaining. Mementos is everyone's palace. Think of it as the collective unconscious. No, never mind. You wouldn't understand that. Then again, that'd be impossible. Maybe truly understanding all people's hearts is beyond human capacity. Larraccoon, did I say something wrong? What if they're connected? Where's this coming from? Sure, they can connect, but... No, wait. Oh! You're right. My god, you're right. That's it, Larraccoon. The collective unconscious. If all people's hearts are connected by the unconscious, their senses are shared subconsciously. Oh, it's so simple, why didn't I realize it before? Yes, right. If I can combine this with the theory I'm verifying, I can tie it back to the cognitive science, too. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Oh yes, what about it? Oh, didn't I say earlier? The research I'm doing is on cognitive psychology and cognitive science, the more mystic aspect of it, but I'm sorry. I need to go. I need to get this in my paper while it's still fresh in my mind. I knew it'd be worth talking to you. Thank you, Larraccoon. I swear I'll repay you for this. Rank 6.
All right then.
Well, I need to get going. See you. Oh, Larraccoon. Sorry for rushing out here so suddenly earlier. Calm down. Sorry, I ended up running into the station on sheer adrenaline. I'm so out of shape, though. I gotta do something about that. Anyway, you helped me come to a major realization today. The answer was right in front of me and I couldn't see it. All I need to do now is focus on my paper. Thank you for your help. I'm going to finish it for your sake, too. Seriously, thank you. Bye. Right. Okay. So she's not ready either. Okay.
You got time right now? Next time, then.
Let's see what happens if I... Because I need to be able to increase my...
Oh,
Okay.
what shall we do? Here we go. What do you think?
You got time right now? All right, then.
So the play that this Czech playwright wrote, what do you think the Phantom Thieves are going to do about Akuma? Is an important work in the history of literature for being the first to use the word
Counting
robot.
on you, Phantom Thieves.
Make about a change of heart, those corrupt corporations should just go bankrupt.
Quiet down!
Hey, you're in class right now. Quit talking about Akuma and the Phantom Thieves. Jeez, Larraccoon, you were listening at least, right?
Answer this question.
Robot comes from a word in Czech, but where in Europe is the Czech Republic located? Central Europe.
This is it.
Way to go!
That's right. The Czech Republic is the center of Europe. The word robot comes from robota. Robota actually means slave labor. Oh, he actually knew that? Maybe we should ask him to borrow his notes.
Nice going!
Must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Yada yada yada. Okay.
Hey! Hey!
Okay. It's actually time I finish out the clinic. Kasumi's as max as I can get her right now.
Hey. I apologize.
Okay. Come back tomorrow and it'll be ready. Okay.
I can see it.
Oh. What shall we do? Here we go. What do you think?
Okay. So. Given who's available to hang out today. And given how complicated this whole thing is. Just gonna double check to make sure that didn't boost.
Welcome.
Decline.
I see.
Alright. I guess it would be time for me to go ahead and try to get this stuff out of the way, yeah? A little bit of housekeeping.
What would you like?
Oh!
Okay.
Oh!
Ah, you're back.
You can really count on the Phantom Thieves.
Oh. I'm sorry. What shall we do? What shall we do? What shall we do?
Okay. So I wound up wasting. Okay.
Hi. Hey.
What do you want to do?
Thank
Huh?
you.
It wasn't the right gift for him, but it was an improvement slightly. Okay. Check. It's finally time.
Hey. Hey.
19 days. We're going tomorrow. Okay. Alright.
Hey, Doctor, does it matter who likes someone first?
What are you talking about?
There's a boy I like, but my friend told me that I have to let her have him because she liked him first.
Aw.
Oh, that's not true.
Really? Then why did she say that?
Likely because she's jealous of you. Just be careful because it might result in pandemonium.
Pandemonium?
That girl's gotten a lot better. So much so, in fact, that now she's gossiping. She even comes in on days she doesn't have to. It appears she's nearly fully recovered. Which reminds me, the new medicine will be completed soon. Your data has been extremely helpful due to your generic body type and bland health history. You've been a splendid guinea pig. I mean, participant. So, thanks again. By the way, how have I been doing? Have I been helpful? For your escapades with the Phantom Thieves, I mean.
What?
Come on. You and I both know that you were lying about needing to prepare for the entrance exams. I visited Oyamata in jail. A swing of fortunes like that could have only come at the hands of the Phantom Thieves. And to have it happen when it did, isn't the only logical conclusion to think that it's you?
Yeah, good point. So, what if it is true?
A normal person would probably notify the police. Well, I don't care. The point is that without you, I wouldn't have been able to complete my mission. I would have never finished the new medicine while I was being deceived by Oyamata, and I would have never met any of the townspeople. I bet the Phantom Thieves save people in need, just like doctors do, huh? So, I'll go out on a limb for you. I'll have even more powerful medicine ready for you. I trust that you'll use them appropriately.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of death, granting thee infinite power.
All right. All right.
And now we have access to the Alice recipe.
I'm not gonna give them to you for free, though. So, you better make some money in the name of justice.
Planning on it.
Now go. Take care.
Ah, you're back.
Okay. Okay.
What's wrong?
What did you ask me here to discuss? I heard you met with Kuramoto's grandson. You have your ears to the ground, huh? And to think that he's the candidate the party is backing to ruin my chances of winning. Well, I'll be completely straight with you, since I already asked you to be my right-hand man. I'm currently fighting the Kuramoto
What?
group. You're fighting Mr. Kuramoto? ambitions of my own, you know? I owe him for all he did for me, but I don't want him to have influence over me forever. All the more now that he's secretly working with Diet members from other parties. I know he asked you to join his group, but I think you should decline his offer. They want to keep you on a leash so you won't reveal any damaging information. The real culprit of the expense misappropriation case you were blamed for is Old Man
What in the
Koromoto.
world?
What did you say? I searched through the party's off-the-record records from the 20 years ago. There's no doubt. Can you still forgive him? He led you into the political world and kicked you out in the worst way. Why? It seems he bought his popularity and as a result was having some serious financial trouble.
I see.
It sounds as if you're saying that this is my opportunity to clear my name, and so you need an answer from me on whether or not I'll be your right-hand man, yeah? His own grandson has already tried to persuade you, therefore I can't wait any longer. If you join me, you can accuse Koromoto of his crime. You can clear your name and put no good Tora behind you. This is your best and last chance. Join with Matsushita and take my revenge against Mr. Koromoto, but drop out of the election. Don't do it. I see, so that's how you truly feel about this. Matsushita, accept the offer. I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. But you have no reason to refuse. My goal is to become a member of the Diet, not a right-hand man. I will not cast aside my beliefs. On that I stand firm. This information would be the deciding factor in taking down Koromoto. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. I was simply offering you a deal. I assumed you might decline it. Very well, please forget it. I apologize for bringing it up so suddenly. I'll talk to the party and provide support for your next speech about the Phantom Thieves. Why are you doing this? I don't want to debate about the Phantom Thieves. I simply want to draw attention to them. And you can't assert your innocence there on a grand stage. To be frank, I'll be happy as long as the Koromoto's group influence diminishes. Larakun, don't speak a word of this to anyone for both our sakes? Very well then. I feel like I'm caught in the crossfire of a political conspiracy. My friend is trying to take advantage of me, my former mentor is trying to win me over. To achieve my dream, I have to set aside my beliefs. What should I do? Stick to your beliefs.
Yes.
You're right. Betraying myself means betraying my supporters, which means also betraying you. For some reason, talking with you always helps me make up my mind. So my heart is being guided down the path that I wanted to go down. Perhaps, if the Phantom Thieves truly do exist, then I'm sure they're very much like you. For some reason, you have stood by me, the no-good Tora who didn't have any supporters. And I've been thinking about this for a while, actually. You must have experienced cruelty and injustice in this life. I can tell by that look in your eye. That's why I sense your desire to help the weak. And the strength to stand up to the hecklers, to Matsushita, and to Koromoto's grandson. You're no ordinary high school student. Even I know that much. Would you care to talk about it? So what if you're right? Just a joke. Sorry, I crossed the line there. I've always lacked restraints in these situations. See what I did there? I managed to relieve the tension of the conversation by making fun of myself. Think of it as an advanced technique for winning people over. I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper, and that brings the sun to rank 8. Occasionally lets you skip a negotiation when attempting to obtain personas.
Alright.
Check.
You're right.
Alright then. Well, I'll at least make good use of Matsushita's help setting up my next speech. I feel like I'll be able to fully express my beliefs if you're there. We can discuss it again at the next speech. I was able to help move Yoshida's heart. It feels like my charm has increased, which it hasn't because it was maxed.
Well then, I'll see you again.
So, we are literally one rank away from hitting the help him wall. Okay. So, thank you for tagging along today. Goodness, I've gotten you wrapped up in my whole messy past now. I told you before, becoming a Diet member shouldn't be your only goal in life. I will stand by those words, of course, but what are your thoughts on what happened today? Say you were in my shoes. Could you say with all confidence that you wouldn't be swayed by such a lucrative deal? Humans are easily swayed. One glimpse of a temptation could be all it takes to make us forget our principles. That is why you must never forget what's truly important. You understand? Well, it's tougher than it seems. Yes, it is. Life is full of tough decisions like this. I hope today's lesson has helped you prepare for that. Well, the real battle begins now. I need to devote myself to this fully, after all. I can hardly afford to disappoint you. Alright, see you next time. I'll be counting on you. day.
Oh my heart. Swoon!
What are Phantom Thieves doing? Are they a bit late this time? The edge of my seat here. Yeah, they can take down a Kumara down easy. No, we
Everyone's
can't.
incompetent.
Those Phantom Thieves need to hurry up and deal with the Kumara. Not just him, but all companies that exploit their employees. Yeah, we're in trouble too, you know. Take one out, you gotta take them all out. It's only fair.
Man.
Why are they rigging us over the coals?
Class is starting.
Well...
Mr. Ushimaru, please come to the faculty office at once.
What's going on?
I don't know what business this is. You better study on your own till I return.
Hey!
Boys, hey, wasn't that Kawakami on the PR? Sorry, on the PA? There's no way that announcement was real. It must have been the signal. Okay.
What do you want to do?
Infiltration tools.
Oh!
Alright, let's go ahead and get some lockpicks.
Yeah! Hey!
Waste of my
They
time.
don't even know who called me out. Anyway, time to resume the lesson.
Yep.
Yeah, that was close. Kawakami helped us get a good chunk of free time, though. Think the Phantom Thieves are freaking out? I wrote a Kumar too. I hope they handle it quickly. Erie's really corrupt. If anyone needs a change of heart, it's him. The board of directors is putting pressure on the vice principal. There's something seriously wrong with the vice principal. Oh boy. So that could be a problem later on. What's Ikechi up to? He's in hiding now that everyone's turned against him. Public opinion is truly flipped between him and us. But I doubt he's given up, and if we don't hurry, the public will turn against us next. There are already signs of that, then let's move. We can't go wasting our popularity. I'd like to stop my father as well for everyone's sake. Considering Hara's circumstances, we must follow through with this. Alright, so, today's plans, I am going to...
What would you like?
Library book.
Thank you. What would you like?
Borrow a book.
Here.
So.
Welcome. I see.
Try to boost Maruki.
Oh. What shall we do? Here we go.
Okay,
What do you
so
think?
that hasn't changed. Okay. Stop. It's hide-in time.
Oh, hey, Yusuke.
On. Perfect timing.
Huh? What do you mean?
I've been working on a way to incorporate beauty into our fights. instead of merely doing away with our enemies each time. And only a moment ago, I was struck with a bolt of inspiration.
Ah, is that right? So, what did you mean by perfect timing then?
Ah, yes. So my potential idea is good and all, but I'll require your help to pull it off. Would you please lend me a hand?
Sure, but, nothing too weird, alright?
Have no fear.
Ooh, that totally sounds like something you'd come up with, Yusuke.
Of course, if you have no interest, you're in no way obligated to help.
Of course she's
No,
interested.
it sounds awesome! Oh, but what if we tried doing this beforehand?
Oh, we should definitely incorporate that into the attack. I never would have come up with that part on my own.
Awesome! I can't wait!
Actually, I want to try it right now as well. I truly hope the star will grant us this.
All right.
Explore mementos. Let's check our requests. Well, everyone's here. This is a good opportunity to sort through the mementos target info. We'll
Listen
start
up.
with this one first. This intel is on an atrocious land speculator. He's trying to threaten the old couple who managed the theater in Yongan to make them move out. If we don't do something, things will probably get even worse. So he's trying to do this because they declined his
I'm in
offer.
favor.
We cannot allow such a horrible method to succeed.
Very well.
Very well. I will go along with this. There's
Listen
still
up.
more. Next is intel on a malicious cheating gamer. Apparently he's cheating at the arcades to show off recently. It's been nothing but an annoyance to the other customers, though.
Okay.
Let's change that image shirt jerks hard fast, and we'll show him that a real man fights fair and
Very well.
square. Very well. I will go along with this. There's
Listen
still
up.
more. Next is this intel on the human incarnation of greed who borrows money and runs off with it. He's changed his name and even had surgery to change his face. Not even the police can catch him. When greed has gone that far, the only thing I can feel is pity. It seems it would be best if we help change his heart.
I'm on board.
I'm for doing this too. We need to trigger a change of heart in them. No objections, right? Man, we're good to go if you're okay with it. It's a unanimous decision. All that's left now is to take down the targets and mementos. Alright. Let's go ahead and...
For reals?
Let's go.
Alright, let's go.
Wait, I'm getting a reading. It's coming from below.
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
It's gotten even bigger.
This happened because we stole another treasure, right?
I feel like it's gonna keep getting bigger and bigger.
I don't think Mementos' territorial expansion is caused by us stealing a treasure. I bet it's things like the number of searches for phantom thieves, the ranking of trending words, and the access counter on Mishima's website and stuff. Even now, it's slowly expanding.
The more we become the topic of conversation, the more Mementos spreads.
Maybe it's the other way around.
What do you mean?
We're the ones expanding it. Or perhaps Mementos grants further passage as we become more prevalent in the general public's cognition.
Like getting free admission for being popular?
That's rather well put.
For real? That's amazing! Actually, you're amazing, Futaba. How'd you figure that out?
Piece of cake.
I didn't know at all. What have I been doing?
Poor guy. Wonder what changed. Let's go check it out, Joker.
I'm itching for action. Let's do this.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm counting on you.
Oh,
Switch out with Makoto.
thanks.
Then I'll have Morgana.
What's up?
Switch out with Ryujin.
Now's my time to shine.
Morgana, switch out with Ryujin. There we go.
Do you need something?
Let me double check to see if there's anything new.
There you are, inmate.
Our master admires the progress of your rehabilitation, and hence has given you use of a special ritual.
It requires the cooperation of phantom thieves undergoing the same ordeal in other worlds. It's a special fusion called public execution.
This is a helpful ritual where you select a persona from another phantom thieves group and fuse them for your own usage. We've heard that there are special powers for personas that are only attainable with this fusion method.
Basically, whether or not you make good use of it is up to you. You better devote yourself, inmate!
Put your best effort forth toward that ultimate goal.
You certain?
Time for some rehabilitation.
You wish to perform an gather them. I see.
You wish for more power than you can handle?
Pass for now.
Finished for now? Are you finished?
What?
I want that back.
No slacking off.
Okay. Focus.
You don't have any skills that'll hit its weak spot. You don't have any skills, doesn't seem to have a weakness. Let's
This
try
is my
making
other
you
self.
dizzy.
I'll try this.
Doesn't look like you can go for its weakness. Amazing, Panther!
No sudden movement.
Finish this! Beat him up! Be the best!
Okay. I can still fight. Let us go.
Zona! You can go for its weak spot! Zora! Zona right! Not bad, Mona. Give it up!
Show me the money. Let's do this.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Be careful. Ooh, you can hit their weakness. Zoro! We all did great, huh? Okay, let's move on.
All right.
Shadow defeated. Now let's push forward. Surprise! Doesn't look like you can go for its weakness. Ha! You should have done it.
Let's go. Goemon!
You did it, Fox.
No sudden movements.
You lie? We suppose. What?
Not bad.
What?
Not bad.
Whoa.
Be careful. Sound good? You have something to hit their weakness? Well, guess
Persona!
not.
Goemon, strike! Do not move a muscle.
You lie? We suppose. What?
Not bad.
Whoa!
Be careful.
The flames!
You don't have any skills that'll hit its weak spot. Yeah, Panther!
All
You got
according
them
to
all!
plan. Okay. Let's hurry ahead. I have something.
We're at the platform. Now we can move on to the next area. We've got the advantage. Don't rush this. All right. You did it, Fox.
Do not move a muscle.
Lie? We suppose. What?
Not bad. Damn it. Be careful. Whoa, that was awesome. Ha!
I am thou.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Doesn't look like you can go for its weakness.
Now the enemy is just a brainwashed drone. Use psychokinesis.
It's time.
Doesn't look like you can go for its weakness.
Ravage them!
We're done here. Let's go. Just like I thought.
All right.
Leave the noobs and let's go.
I can feel it. My stomach is rumbling. Could this be car sickness? Fast.
Persona! You can hit their weakness! One enemy on the floor. You've got good moves, but maybe the enemy is weak. But wind won't do much to it.
Okay.
Not yet.
Let's go.
You've got good moves, but maybe we should check her weaknesses first. Knocked them right off their
No
feet.
sudden moves.
Nice, Joker. Not bad. It's time to pull out.
Okay.
Oh! You can go for his weak spot.
Go down!
Looking good. Joker beat 2 enemies. This weakling.
Damn it!
Spots got knocked down. Come on, stay together. One enemy remaining. But there's one more. We all did great, huh? Just like I thought.
All right.
Looking good. We're on a roll, huh?
Focus.
Surprise attack successful. Ooh, you can hit their weakness. Zoro! One enemy on the floor. Pass the baton and knock them down. Time to roar. All right, onto them. Ooh, you can hit their weakness. Damn, Carmen! Yeah, Panther! You got them all. We all did great, huh? Good work, everyone.
Okay.
Huh? Done already? How disappointing. Now's our chance! Do you have something to hit their weakness? Well, guess not. Ha!
All according to plan.
Good work, everyone!
Okay.
They were too weak to bother with.
Jesse's on this floor.
There.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Using it.
You got him, Fox. One
No
enemy
sudden
hit the
movement.
ground. Not bad.
Whoa.
This weakling. Panthers on the ground. Are you okay?
Oh well. Whatever.
Oh my god! Persona! Zoro, show your might! One enemy on the floor. Bonafide, bonafide. The time right. On to the next.
Okay.